Hey everyone, welcome to today's review of division. So today we are going to divide the same numbers using partial quotients and using long division. Okay, so this day is just like the last day. So here is our problem for today. We have 2,903 divided by 13. And we're going to complete that problem by both using partial quotients and long division. All right, so let's start with partial quotients. I'm going to zoom up to 100% so that I can write neatly and have space to work. And let us begin. All right, so when it comes to partial quotients, we ask ourselves, how many groups of 13 can I make from 2,903? We consider the whole number at once. And what we do is we try to think about groups of 13 that are easy to work with in our head. So we could do 10 13s or 100 13s. In fact, let's do that. Let's start with 100 13s. 100 groups of 13. Let's see, what would that be? That'd be the 13 with two zeros, 1,300. Now, we compare. Is this group, this amount, 1,300? Is that close to 2,903? Yeah, it kind of is, but not really. Let's use a different group. What if, well, why don't we double 100? What if we had 200 groups of 13? Well, if I double 1,000, I get 2,000. I double 300, I get 600. So yeah, okay, 2,600. Oh, it's 2,600. Pretty close to 2,903. Yes, so that's what we're going to use. In partial quotients, we'll start by writing our line down the right-hand side, nice and straight. We will write 200 as our first partial quotient. Draw our equal sign. I'm trying to use the blue grid lines to help me keep my line straight. And we'll write the value of 200 times 13. That's like by multiplying, right? 2,600. Work to keep my place values lined up, just like that. And then we subtract. So 3 minus 0 is 3. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 9 minus 6 is 3. 303. Now, we repeat. All right. How many groups of 13 can I make from 303? Well, I'm going to go back to where I started. What about 10 groups? That's something easy to work with. What if I had 10 groups of 13? That would be 130. Is that close to 303? Sort of, but not really. What if I doubled that? What if I went to 20 groups of 13? Well, double of 130 is 260. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's go with 20 groups. Scroll down a little bit. Of 13, that is 260. And we'll write our equal sign and our subtraction sign. And we'll subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. I can't take 6 from 0, so I'll borrow 1 from the 3. And that'll give me 10 minus 6 is 4, 43. And then finally, I have to ask myself, how many groups of 13 are there in 43? This might be a bit of a guess and check situation. Let's see, but I'm going to use some math reasoning here. If I just look at the tens place, that's 110. So if I have 3 of those, that's 30. That's kind of close to 43. If I had 3 of the 3s, that'd be 9. So 39. 3 at 3, 39. Yeah, I'm going to go with 3. So let's see here. 3 groups of 13 is 39. And then I'll write my equal sign and subtract sign. Scroll down a little bit. And this is why I like zooming up, because it gives you plenty of space to work. And I'll subtract. Let's see. I can't take 9 from 3, so I'll borrow. And I'll get 4. And I can't make any more groups of 13 if all I have is 4 left. So let's go ahead and add up our partial quotients. We'll get 223 with a remainder of 4. 223 with a remainder of 4. I'll draw right over that. It's kind of messy. Let me back up here. I think what I'd ask you to do in this situation is to erase some of that. I don't like to erase, but we want to keep things neat. And then we'll circle it in a nice bright red color so we can see that answer Really easy. All right. So we have the quotient. We don't need to pretend like we don't. So let's go ahead and plug in the quotient. 223 with a remainder of 4 over here in our long division side. And we can tackle the same problem using long division. So using long division, let me zoom back up to 100%. Let's do this. Long division, we take digits one at a time. How many 13s are there in 2? I can't make any groups of 13 from 2, so we could add a 0 there if we wanted to. Might be a good idea. And then we bring in the 9, and we ask how many 13s in 29. Now, because we know the answer, we know there are 2 groups of 13 in 29. So that, I forgot something. What did I forget? You got it. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So now I can go and say, okay, I've done the division step. There are 2 groups of 13 in 29. Now I need to multiply. 13 times 2, let's see, that's 26. Multiply. Then I subtract. 29 minus 26 is 3. Done. And then I bring down my 0. Done. And then I go back to the top and I start over. How many groups of 13 are there in 30? And I know my answer because it's right here. There are 2 groups of 13 and 30. So we're going to call that division done. We'll multiply and get 26 again. 13 times 2 is still 26. Done. And we'll subtract. 30 minus 26, let's see, that's 4. Done. And then we'll bring down the 3 nice and straight. And we will repeat. We brought down, and then we go back to the top and start all over again. How many groups of 13 are there in 43? Well, I know the answer to that because it's right here. 3. There are 3 groups of 13 in 43. And I know from the last problem that 3 groups of 13 is 39. I can subtract. Let's see, I can't take 9 from 3, so I'll borrow. That becomes 13. Oh, remainder of 4. I can't make any more groups, and there it is. There's my remainder of 4. It's already written. So I have my work done. The answers match. Everything is there. All I need to do is circle my answer in a bright red ink, just like that. So Mr. G can see it. There we go. The same problem done both ways. This is really important that we continue to practice both ways. We get good at both, and we can tell the difference between both. And when we're asked to do one, we can do that. When we're asked to do the other, we can do that. All right, let's get to work today. Let me know if you need help.